Time for a feature country lesson. First one gives our honor, all praise, and fear to Yahweh, because He's the one who wants truth, and our brother, our King, our Messiah, unbegotten Son, how Shabbos is held. Example of Leviticus 18, verse 30. This is Leviticus 18, verse 30. Basically, Abominable Customs, that's its title. Therefore shall ye keep my ordinance, that ye not commit any one of these abominable customs, which are commanded before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I'm the Lord your God. Yeah, but here is about the pagan origins, that's it, of Easter. It's pagan. And you also got people trying to claim, is it pagan? I said, my opinion, though, those are all word wizards, because they're trying to make something into a question that's not a question. Word wizardry.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Ancient Architects. Please subscribe now to get the latest ancient history news and independent research from around the world. Today is Easter Sunday, and whilst the Christians of the world are celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, Christians and non-Christians
His real name's Yahweh Shai
alike will no doubt be feasting on chocolate eggs. The rebirth of Jesus and the consumption of chocolate eggs are certainly not
graven image.
linked with regard to their origins, and historians and biblical scholars alike will universally admit that before ever coming a Christian holiday, Easter is undoubtedly a pagan festival. This can be seen by the fact that the date of the Easter weekend changes every year, and it is due to Easter always being the first Sunday following the full moon after the spring equinox. Unlike the word Christmas, the word Easter also has pagan roots, and history books can trace it back to the Saxons, where Easter was the spring goddess. It wasn't until the 8th
century. Exodus. Said, yeah. Verse X10, thou shalt not gossip for me. I think so, X23.
When the Anglo-Saxons took the name from the goddess and married her up with the resurrection of Jesus to give a new name to a Christian holiday. But of course, Easter as a celebration goes back much further than the Saxons, and some say it even goes as far back as the Sumerians. And the legend of Dumuzi will tell us to the Babylonians and Ishtar or Inanna.
Pagan.
The legend knows.
Ew, plus that's nasty. Why is it naked? Ew.
As the descent of Inanna was found inscribed on a 4,100-year-old
disgusting
clay tablet. As Tammuz dies, Ishtar follows him into the underworld, where she gets
all these are pagans.
Judged, killed, and is hung on display. Meanwhile, the earth goes
pagan. Man, sex is those are all pagan.
To decline, with crops failing and animals stop reproducing. After being missing for 3 days, the god Enki sends 2 creatures into the underworld, carrying the plant and water of life. And the 2 gods are
pagan.
Resurrected.
Pagan stuff. Won't cry everything, cry life is the Lord. Not none of these pagans. Pagan deities. This dude's mentioning.
Turn to Earth as the light of the sun for 6 months, and 6 months later, they go back into the underworld again and stay for a further 6 months. Hence, we see the cycle of death in the autumn and life in spring, all of which, of course, are connected to sun worship. As you can see, like the story of
that's pagan too.
Flood, the Christian story of Jesus has borrowed a lot from the Sumerian legends.
That's disgusting.
Whether Jesus was a real person or not is open to debate and is not for this video, but
that's disgusting. Ew, put some clothes on.
There's no doubt that the story of Jesus was embellished with far more ancient mythology to keep the ancient knowledge alive and to encode the wisdom into the New Testament for future generations. The Bible is certainly a carefully crafted work of art. As AncientOrigins.net reports in their great new article on Easter, linked below in the description, in the
problem with that, what he's talking, that's off topic. Supposed to talk about the origin, he's talking off topic. Yeah, I don't know, my videos, he's had double scripture. I say he's talking off topic though.
4th century, when Christians identified the exact location of the empty tomb of Jesus in Jerusalem, they selected a spot where a temple of Aphrodite, another god based on Ishtar or Inanna, was
who cares, just pagan deity,
stood. Like with most churches and cathedrals around the world, the former pagan temple was torn down, and in this case the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was built in its place. But of course, as many of you know, there are many more stories of death and resurrection in the ancient world, such as the story of Horus in ancient Egypt, Mithras, Dionysus, etc. All such legends have common elements and are all associated with sun worship, and many were incorporated into the New Testament, which really isn't unsurprising.
Yeah, start here this guy. With that one gives all honor, praise, and faith to God because He wants us to His children, our brother, our King and Messiah. I'm God saying how shall also happy Passover. And with that, Shalom.